The question becomes, if you had to give an account of your service, of your walk with the Lord, not to me, not to your spouse, not to your church or your supervisor, or anyone. If you had to give an account of your serving, of your service, of your devotion to the Lord, here's the question. What would your body language be? I remember when I was in school, when I was in high school, and even in college, and even a little bit after that, somebody would ask me something on a job, or somebody would ask me something in class. Teacher comes in, they say, okay, today I have a question, and they ask the question and say, oh, I hope they don't ask me. I'm not prepared. I was out partying all last night. I was out doing this thing. I was so focused on other stuff. I hope they pass over me. I hope they don't see me sitting here. Anybody ever feel that, ever experience that? You try to make yourself as small as you can because you know you don't know the answer to the question. You are not prepared. You are not ready. Please don't ask me today. I forgot to brush up on my notes. I know we talked about it last class period, but I forgot. And that's my body language. I shrink back. I try to hide. I try to act like I'm short and you can't see me. I'm really not here. I try to turn my head. If you don't see me, I don't see you. What would our body language be? What would our response be? If Christ called you home, if Christ called you to account today, and you had to give an account for how you have served him, for how you have managed or stewarded what he has given you, what would be the report? What would you say? What would your body response be? How would you stand before the Lord? Would you stand like a David, who at the end of his days says, yes, I know I was responsible for having a man killed, and I took his wife, and we had a child, and I did all this. I did some things in my life that are not right, but yet I can stand before the Lord and I can say that I have no guilt. I've sinned against no one because my relationship is with you and with you only, Lord. Would that be your response? That you have confessed your faults to the Lord. You've come into a full, devoted relationship with the Lord. Your heart is following after God so that even in the mistakes, in the realities, in the truths, in the real life story of who you are, you can stand before the Lord. Your shoulders are square. Your head is high. And you say, Lord, I've served you. I've honored you. I've tried to do the best that I can to lift up your name, to make you famous among men. I've done all that I could. Or would our account be what I should have done, what I could have done, what I was supposed to do, what I thought about doing, but I just didn't have time to do it. I didn't have time to get to it. What would our response be? If we got called before the Lord right now, don't wait for the benediction, right now. I told you this has been working on me. I'm not speaking that freely myself this morning. Would our response be like Paul? I have fought the good fight. Not I should have fought the good fight. I could have fought the good fight if I had more money, if I was a little bit taller, if I had a little. No, I have fought the good fight of faith. I'm ready to be offered up as a drink offering. I mean, these are encouraging, powerful testimonies. And I want my life, when I get to the end of my days, I want to be able to stand strong before the Lord and say, Lord, with all that I have, there's nothing left. Every dream, every vision, everything you've spoken to me, none of it's going to the cemetery. It's all going to your glory.